Hey guys, Veebat here with another V Plays, and we're taking out the ME-210. This is one of those rare aircraft that only pops up every so often. This is part of the recent influx of rare aircraft popping up for sale on the splash page of World of Warplanes. And just to forewarn you guys, not all of these are stellar aircraft, they're just decent. The 210 is going to be your 410 without the upgrade. So if you've ever flown the ME-410 and had to upgrade to get the 30mm cannons, well, this is the same aircraft, it's just, it hasn't been upgraded yet. So you still get the 2 bombs, because you actually lose the bombs if you get the 30s on the ME-410. But since they're internal carriage, they don't affect your overall airspeed at all. It's just the way Wargaming has decided to make World of Warplanes. It doesn't mean that that's historically accurate, right? Because the weight would have affected the airspeed. You still get 2 20s, which are located in the nose, along with 2 13mm machine guns. They are going to be asymmetric in the shell velocities, so you're going to have to kind of line up your targets a little bit better with this. We do have the long barrels on here in order to increase the range, so we're relying on that ability to kind of intercept aircraft at a bit of range. We're going to go ahead and dab that F4 key. I'm here to shoot down bombers. That's going to be my money maker here. However, there is a light fighter here going in at head-on. Okay, hate to break it to that guy. He was not going to win a head-on fight with this aircraft. That isn't how that works. So we're going to go ahead and go after the bombers. That experimental would have been a real problem for my buddies down low, so I feel totally justified in doing that. Let's go ahead and get on the dough. We do have the BF-110C6, another German premium aircraft. It looks like our tail has fixed itself. And give him a bit of a hand here. Again, the 20s and 13s. Good overlapping damage. Maintaining this zone will help you win the match. Eventually your team will capture a couple other zones, unless the enemy has a very aggressive ground attack aircraft or bomber that knows what to do. But we should be able to maintain control of this site by intercepting the bombers primarily, and they'll just keep respawning and coming back. The dough is going to be a bit of a pain for us, and again, we don't have the 30s, so we're relying very heavily on kind of that bursty damage. Get some of my altitude back here. Here is that 0 again. If he can get up to high altitude, I can get him to stall out and we should just be able to gun him down. But he may be very interested in trying to come at us again. I don't know why. There, okay, he's sitting still. You can see he's stalling, his nose is dropping. Just don't come up here if your aircraft isn't meant to do it. Let's get that nose up. We can come back around. Human-controlled P-40. He just lost his pilot. Go ahead and angle over. Guns on target. And we didn't even get the kill, the dough did. But we did do the lion's share of the damage, which is why we got 125 points. And there's a bomber over there that's already heading this way, so trade a little bit of our altitude for some airspeed, put it at a 5% declination on the nose. And is this already AR2? Yeah, it is. You are another 0. And there is the Doe 335. I'm actually kicking the brakes on so I can get longer on target. Oh. I'm gonna have to blow past him. Cool. Rolling out and under. There we go. Could trade my altitude drop on this guy. We may. Just to help our buddy out. We didn't need to. Got him. Must have taken out the center structure to get all that damage pumped out. Want to induce a little bit of a stall here so we can keep our guns on longer. Come on, get them guns on. Maintaining this zone is key. Want to get that altitude back. There is a 0. There is the bomber. Am I tricking that 0 into climbing up here? I think I am. Let's go punish it. Perfect example of how you take out zeros with altitude fighters. Doesn't matter how turny you are, if I can get those guns on in that situation. Engines out. Hammer down on the guns, and got him. Whoop. Sorry about that. I know you guys are hearing the, Don't lose the zone? Oh, come on, guys. That's alright. We can try and get it back later. Bowfighter definitely has the advantage on firepower, but not on airspeed. So, I think we just took his engine out on that pass. Get a little bit of distance. Oh no, we took his wing out. Keep ourselves a little bit more in a level plane to keep that airspeed up, gives us more control. Guns on, guns on. I don't know why I keep missing those, but... Got him. And in the zone nonetheless. Okay. Bowfighter. Got him in the zone. There's a 0. Drop 2 bombs here. If those are true, we should be good. One down. Nose up. Oh, lots of airspeed. Oh no. That's an aircraft that can actually get me. I think we may have him in the climb, however. Oh, we just picked up grade 1, not a bad move. Probably for the amount of bombers we've managed to take out. I don't want this to deceive people either, we're just having a really good match. I've been having consistent 10,000 point matches in this. I don't know if it's just because of the people that have been on, but I've actually had 3 consecutive losses before this. But I don't want to blame the aircraft. But if you're thinking you're going to be getting an ME-410, picking this aircraft up, you're not. You're not getting an ME-410. You're getting a pale comparison to that airframe. But if you like speed, intercept type aircraft, this might be for you. But as you can see, not the firepower that you're used to with the 410. Just a decent enough sniper. We just picked up an M&M, so not too bad, 18,000. This is by far the best match, and I'm going to show you the scores from the previous battles, as long as my end plates pop up, because again, I don't want to deceive people that are looking at possibly picking this aircraft up. It's not an I win button. I don't think any aircraft is an I win button, but it is an aircraft that if you're expecting getting an ME-410, it may fly in a similar way, but the firepower is what makes the 410 feel the way that it does. This only has 20s, and at tier 5 that isn't bad. But if you compare that to like the Bowfighter that has what 6 light machine guns and 4 20mm cannons, and then this thing just has 2 and a couple of light machine guns. It's just not the same oomph, but it definitely has the airspeed. That's definitely a good thing that's going for it. It also is a crew trainer as well. I saw that we picked out 14 aircraft. We did quite a bit of damage, lots of crits, and it's because we took out the 5 bombers that really contributed to how we did here. As you can see, that is one of the things we need to do, is to intercept ground attack aircraft as well as bombers, and we managed to take out a ground attacker as well, so that wasn't too bad. This game definitely showcased the ability to intercept a light fighter that is stalled out. So there you go for that. And then, as I was saying, yeah, you can see previous matches, we didn't do bad, but we just lost based on capture. The enemy got us just dead to rights. They managed to pick up air supremacy. I got knocked out right at squall line, so that was that match. The previous match to that one, I just kept running into Big Bad Wolf. He is a very solid player, but again, not a bad score for us. We just lost it on a capture. They managed to pick up both mining plants because Big Bad Wolf was playing smarter than I was. And then this was actually the first match, a lot closer, but again, Big Bad Wolf on the other side. And we were getting incrementally better in each battle as I started to relearn how to fly this plane, because it has been a while. I do like the look. I like the look better than the BF-110s. The 410s, or 210 in this case, design is very neat, the way it's kind of got this truncated nose and the guns are kind of embedded into the fuselage. I think it looks a lot cleaner, but apparently it had some aerodynamic issues based on the design, but that's something you guys can research on your own. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight as to what you're missing or not missing when it comes to this aircraft that just popped up for sale. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.